Hello, and welcome back to Baba Is You. In the last part, we finished the intro zone, or the overworld, I suppose, and completely cleared out the lake. Next up, I guess, is the solitary island. And the lake had a neat aesthetic to it. There are a bunch of aquatic-themed things. Ultimately, the way this game works, it doesn't really matter what elements you have in each area, because you can just write arbitrary rules for them. So I'm hoping for a different aesthetic look for the solitary island, but more or less the same gameplay with maybe a few more complicated additions thrown in. Oh, right, we have to use the right options here. Poem. And float. Well, I guess we'll go to the poem first. Isn't what I was expecting. This kind of reminds me of Factorio, actually. Types are always a pain in Factorio. Rose is red, violet is blue, flag is win, Baba is you. Okay. Well, let's change the colors. Can do that. Oops. Oh, we can just undo, that's fine. If we do it this way... violets become red, roses become blue anyway. It's interesting. And it does change the color. The flag becomes blue. That's interesting. Okay. And then we go wall is stop over at the side. Okay, so I guess what we want to be doing here is I guess we have to do it this way. Flag is you. The problem with that is now we're stuck over here. Okay, that doesn't work. I do see there's an alcove there. Flag is you doesn't help. This is a level, right? Like this is something I can solve. I'm sure. Not a good start. I mean, we go flag is you. That's the problem. Is there any way to access anything? I guess I could do this. Now give me rose. Okay. Here we go. Rose is you. This gives us some options. Now rose is you. Well, let's actually keep it like this and do this. Rose is you and Baba is win. There we go. Yeah, that took me a moment. It's the kind of game I guess you need to be in the right mindset in order to do anything here. Baba is float. Okay, what does that do? Doesn't stop me from going through the walls. Doesn't stop me from pushing the rocks. It does stop me from hitting the flag. Doesn't stop me from pushing these around. So while you're floating, you can't hit a flag? That's interesting. I mean, it's not a hard level, but I'm wondering what that means in terms of float interactions. Warm river. Probably it prevents sink, if I had to guess. Baba is melt. Baba is you and float. Water is hot. Okay. Water is hot, so it would kill us if we were not float. Yep, confirmed. Skull is defeat and float. So if Skull was not float... If Skull was not float, we would be able to... or if we were not float, I suppose. Okay, let's not be float. Oops, and instead, let's make the water float. The water floats... Yeah, we can go under it without melting. And then we can go under the skulls. Nice, okay. That'd be an interesting visual. Just having this river just suddenly lifting up into the air. Boiling river. Okay, so in the previous zone, I did the secret, or the bonus challenge stuff like this first. I just want to see what's going to happen with the game logic if I do them last. If it considers me to have like get this flower thing, if I can still get that without completing them or not. I'm still going to complete them. I just want to see what the game does with it. Bridge building. Oh boy. Text is float. I guess it was only a matter of time before we had... Oh, we're at text. Is Baba float? Baba is you. No. Okay, so when text is float, you can still push it? Okay. Water is sink, hedge is stop. I think that's fine, but then I don't get the second rock. So that's why this doesn't work. Ah. Okay, I see what the issue is. Text is float. You can't make it sink. And we can't affect water is sink or hedge is stop. So the answer... Rock is you? And then just do a mimic puzzle like that. Okay. Mimic our way to success. It's funny how much how many other puzzles Drawd has helped me with. Bridge building? Question, same thing. Rock is float, rock is push, water is sink, hedge is stop. Okay, so this one, rock doesn't work, but isn't this just... Text is no longer float. Yeah, so this is what I was trying to do initially with the other puzzle. Okay, and then bridges? Okay, so I see. These are extensions of the concepts that we've just played. So I mean, I really should be playing them right after. But we'll finish the rest of this first. Victory Spring. Water is sink, text is float. Cog is push, okay. Oh, that's neat. They rotate slightly every time I take a step. It's cool, I like that. Baba is you, of course. There are no ands, so the three things at the top are just kind of stuck as they are. There's not a lot I can do with them. So the consequence of this is if text is no longer float, I lose the win, right? Yes. Okay. Can I just push it out? That's a problem, isn't it? Okay, Conk is push. Text is float, but it still pushes. Right, we determined this before. Is that a special property of text? Where you still push it even when it's floating? Or is float different? Yeah, because the immediate thing I was going to try here was, oh, I'll just get rid of the water and then it'll fall onto land safely, but that's not in fact what happens. Okay, but what we can do is we can take text as float and push it out. Do we need anything to... Well... I guess we'll just do that. And then we'll go text as win. Text as win is not going to work. Okay. We can try. I know Baba is win will work, but I want to see what happens if we go water is win. Still die. Okay, that was more or less predictable. Let's make Baba is win. Do the thing that we know works. Tiny pond. Baba is you and open. Okay, so we got the door mechanics again. Water is stop and shut. We can open the water with our bodies. Wonderful. Flag, key. That's pretty funny, actually. I like how it's like, it's just a label, but no, this is much more meaningful than a label. Water is stop and shut. Okay, so water is stop. Okay, that means I can't... Okay, so I can't push a cog into it. Well, there's no cog. I can't do anything with the cogs. Okay. So water is stop means I can't push text into it. That's what's going on. Well, we can push this up and down. So let's not get anything onto the edge. Get away from the edge. So Baba is you. We need... I think to win this, what we need is Baba is you and win. So with that in mind... I don't have a lot of words here. I could try like Baba and key is you. The problem is I need Baba is you to be maintained. And then I don't have an open. So if I wanted to do something like key is open, I mean, I can do it, but I can't push the key. And ultimately what we need to do... Oh right, I'm not open anymore. The tile right to the north of Baba there, we need to clear that, and then we can go in and extract win. So I guess we can do stuff like this, where we go key and Baba is you. And we can use that to get the key into position. Alright, so if we do something like this, I mean, we can push that, that's not good. I mean, it's okay, because we can just clear the water on the other side of it. That would be fine too. But how do I get key is open and Baba is you at the same time? It's like I need Baba and key is you and open, which I don't have enough words for that. He is open. Flag is you. So what I'm looking at here is I need a move where I simultaneously change a sentence and push into the water. So if I had something like key is you and open. Key is you and open. And then I moved Right, so Baba is you and open. So if I took something like this, and if I had a way to do something like that, where I could somehow swap I'm short on options here. Okay, so the thing that I've overlooked is I have too many different items that I'm trying to manipulate at once. And that's my whole issue. So Baba is you and key. If I do this, I'm going to lose. But something like that. Okay, so what we're actually going to do here is we'll just get rid of these so that we're not getting too close to the edge of anything. And then we're going to go flag is key. That duplicates them. Probably shouldn't push that down onto the very edge of the screen. I mean, it might not matter, but let's not do anything too crazy here. This is all I needed to do. Oh, I could muck with this now. Let's not. How am I going to break us apart in the way that I want? Well, I can use the flag for that, right? There we go. Not the most efficient solution, but it works. Key is you and win. There we go. Just a matter of creating enough duplicates so that we could actually get something done. Tiny Isle, oh dear. A bunch of bonus stuff here. Assembly team. Robot, okay. I thought I might see some robots in this area. Had those things appearing earlier on the world map. Robot is you, so there's two of us. Robot is stop. Pipe is stop. Water is sink. Good way to go. Okay, we need Baba is you. which I believe we just got. There we go. Area clear. Okay, we just unlocked 2 new zones, which I guess means we get a choice next time. That's exciting. Right, and now I wanted to leave. Okay, so it's not sparkling because we haven't fully cleared it. But I wanted to check. So now I want to see if it sparkles if we don't do these bonus levels. Catch the thief. Uh-oh. Are we going to be dealing with move again? I don't really like move. Robot is move. Okay. Skull is defeat. Pipe is stop. Okay, wait space. Okay, it's just reminding me about that. Baba is you. Robot is move, and it's going to move in the direction it's moving in. And you can't be interacted with. Okay. Yeah. So we need to stop that, and I don't think we can unless we do that. Okay. So we can stop Robot is move. How are we going to win this? We're going to win this by getting Baba is you and win? No, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get... We're going to have to get Robot facing in the right direction. Hold on. What happens? Aha, we're move. There we go. Okay, that's a problem. And wait only moves 1. Okay, that's how we change our polarity. Oh no. So Robot is you, Robot is win. There we go. Yeah, if we don't end the turn on the skull, then it's fine. It was a better use of move. It was okay. Wireless connection. Check it out. Pipe is stop. Baba is you. Flag is flag. Okay, no changing of the flag. Bog is defeat. Okay. Cog is stop. And then we've got a whole bunch of extra stuff. Robot is push. Push the robot around. Now we've got an extra move. What is bog? Is it this stuff? Or is it the... Okay, it's that, not these. Okay. Flag, rock, and wind. So we have to get across this somehow. Bog is defeat, so it's not like we can... And we have to be Baba. We can't change... Can't change that. We can't change flag at all. So what I'm seeing is we can get Robot to push things... probably. Robot is push. We can probably get the robot to push words across for us. So if we put flag is rock, that won't actually... Cog is stop. Let's not have Cog be stop. I don't want that. Let's have Cog is push. I mean, I could have the Cog push the robot, but I'm gonna use the robot since it doesn't really matter. So it should be in that order now. Yes. Cog is move. Oh. There we go. Caught it in place. So now if Cog is stop, we can put is here. Okay, we're going to move some stuff around. Robot is push. Oh, wait a minute. We don't... Well, okay, is fine. Is goes here. Flag and rock is wind is what we're looking for. Robot is push. If we put robot is move, will it... Yes, it will. And then I just wait here, right? Yeah. Ooh, lots of secrets here. Dim signal. Uh-oh. Evaporating river. I do like the way that they're using move in this set, so that's okay. Skull is defeat. I guess I could have read it instead of just running into it. Either way, test. Either test works. Baba is you. Oh, well, that's frustratingly close to Baba is wind. Just trivially solve everything. Wall is stop. Water is sink. Cog is push and melt. Water is hot. Okay. It's like, melt doesn't matter, but no. Okay. Skull is defeat. So what I want to do is I want to push the flag over 1. If I push the flag over there, I can create flag is win. And then I have to get past the water somehow. Water is sink and hot. I would need to be float or something. Oh no, I can just... There, water's no longer sink. I can run past it. Okay. So the issue now is that I can't push the cog into the water. What can I do? I could flag is water. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Water is wall. That's just going to cause problems. Cog is water. Water is skull. Maybe this isn't the kind of thing I should be looking for. Cog is push. I mean, we don't want to do this, but I'm just testing it out. Okay, that's what I thought. We don't want to do this either. Flag is water. Water is skull. Can't I just... Wait, can't... Oh, I see why this doesn't work. Well, okay. I'm thinking I can use push water is sink. I'd have 3, right? Oh, that's not going to be enough to push the flag over. I need 1 more. Hog is push. Okay, I have 4. I have 4 things that can be pushed, but we don't want to make it. We don't want water to be sink, so we have to make sure this sentence is gibberish. So we'll go sink water is. Sink water is cog. Like this. push them. Ah, that's fine. Like this. Water is hot and cog is melt. Okay, that didn't quite work. So the plan was to do that. Cog is water, that doesn't help anybody. Water is skull, doesn't help anybody. I mean, I can push you through it now, but I can't go through it. Okay, I can go cog is sink. That is something I can do. Or flag is sink, for that matter. Well, let's try. That's gonna get rid of that. If I try cog is sink, we can get rid of some of the water. That doesn't seem like it's the best option. For one thing. I can destroy one of the words there to break it. Okay, so maybe that's what I have to do. We put water is sink here. Well, that's gonna kill me. Yeah, okay, I think that's it, because now... Now I can make cog is sink once I've got the cog here. Okay. Flag is win. There we go. So I gave us just a few too many words, to play with, and we had an extra that we could get rid of. Prison. Baba is you. Kiki is nothing. Wall is stop. And win is just on the outside of the prison somewhere. Okay. Kiki is walls, it's going to be a dumb thing that's not going to help at all. Yeah, we can't modify that. We can change Kiki or Baba into the other. So Kiki is Baba is you. Okay, we now have two Babas. I think we could do it the other way around. Wouldn't matter if we could. But how do we get wall is stop to be meaningful? because we can change something into the wall, but because wall is stuck on the side here, we can just push it up or down into this area. Oh, we can also double ourselves. I wonder if that's going to come into play later. We have two of us, and then we jump into a river, and one of us goes away or something. Baba is you. Cannot initially be moved. Cannot initially be moved, because if we try to move it this way, we're just going to die. I mean, we can move it to the side. But we can't move it up or down. Kiki is stop, doesn't really help. Kiki is you. I feel like we have a complete lack of options here. We know that we can't chain those together, so we can't do something like wall is stop is you. That's not going to work. We can't push the words through the wall because it's stop. Well, somehow. Okay, so let's work backwards. What is our actual goal here? Baba is you. We need something to be wind. Probably not wall. Baba is you, Baba is win, Kiki is win. We do either of those, assuming we had access to win. Okay, so how do we get out? Wall is stop. Is there anything we can do with that? No, because all we can really do is Baba is wall is stop, Kiki is wall is stop. Kiki is stop. I mean, we could do that, but I mean, what good does that do us? I guess the problem here is that Kiki is stop. Sorry, wall is stop. There's really no way we can muck with this. Can't push it into the. What happens if we do wall is stop is Kiki? What does that do? I don't think this will do anything. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the fact that wall is stop is placed where it is means that we can't meaningfully modify that in any way. We can, but that's the puzzle, is getting past the wall. Is there a mechanic that I just haven't thought of yet? If we go Baba is Kiki, we lose. Kiki is you. We can do that separately from Baba. And this lets us move Baba is out, but I mean, what good does that do us? So all we can do with that. Now we can change, like, Baba is wall, sure. But why? Baba is wall. If we have two of us, and we try to push down when there's already somebody there, nothing happens, right? Wait a minute. If Kiki isn't stop, I push down here, and Kiki will end up being on top of stop. And if Kiki is also me, then moving up will separate wall and stop, won't it? I think that might be what's going on here. Yeah, because Kiki isn't stop. Yep, so all we need to do... something like this. There we go. Wall is win. And we're out. Okay, so it's a... Again at the mimic puzzles. That's all it is. It's a mimic puzzle. With a weird... double stacking thing. Okay, and yeah, we definitely have not cleared this. Well, I don't think I'm going to be getting through the rest of this in like 15 minutes. But we can start looking at one of them, I guess. These tend to be a lot harder. Okay, water is water. Okay, so we're not changing the water. And hot. Baba is melt, Baba is you, and float. That's fine, so I can go across this because I float. The skull is defeat and float. Okay, well I have an idea. Initially, my idea here is to go down here. Baba is melt and you. That gives me some more things to work with. And then what happens if I go water is Baba? Right, water can't change. That's the whole point of this. Okay. Well, you can go water is float, because Baba is no longer float, and then I can just win, right? Yep, okay. Not too bad. Interesting. It's kind of a subtle distinction between complete and finished, but I guess it's the same as what's been going on here. Bridges? Well, if they're all that easy, maybe I will get through these in good time. Text is float, rock is float, okay. A hedge is stop, so we can't touch those ones on the outside. Flag is win, water is sink, Baba is you, rock is push. Okay, so yep, this setup again. But rock is float. Water is not float, so there's no dealing with that. Well, don't I just do this? And not wreck that? I need to not be float. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Rock is you and rock is win. There we go. Tiny isle. Alright, this one again. Okay, this is the same idea except that it's completely encased. Is everything else the same? Water is stop and shut, Baba is you and open, flag and key are just labeled off to the side. So this time we need to use the trick that I used in the last part twice. Is that all this is? Because I think we had extra resources last time, so yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. How do we start this? Baba is you and open. So first we want we're just gonna get rid of this stuff. Key is flag, sure. I think this is key is flag. Slide that up. Slide it back down. Alright, flag is you. Flag is you and open. Okay, we need... we're kind of in an awkward position here. I guess... Well, I guess we can do it like this. That'll be fine. And then we just have to do the same thing on the other side. So now we just have to change. Flag is... So key... Yeah, key is useless at this point. Okay. Flag and Baba is you? No. Flag is you and Baba? Okay, that does work. It changes us both into Baba. Of course, that's not what we want to do, because we want all three of us to do the same thing. Baba is flag... Baba and flag is you, I guess is what we want. But then we don't have open. Like, what we want to do is we want to change both the flag and the Baba into the same thing, but we can't because we rely on the fact that one of them is you. Okay, well, let's not use up the extra flag just yet then. We do this. Key is flag, okay. But now we go... Baba is you. We want... Baba is flag and you? Okay, how are we gonna get this to work? Baba is you, key is flag. Key is flag and open. Key is, flag is open. We can do that. We want to cross. Flag and Baba is you, so there's 3 of us. Okay, well let's test this thing. This is a question I asked earlier. Right, in this case we need flag is you, so we have 2 flags here. Flag is you and open. What happens if we do this? It only gets rid of one of them. Okay. Good to know. So really, I need to change all 3 of these into 1. That's the issue. Let's just restart again. Problem is that if we want this is statement to be satisfied, we need something to be is you at all times. Baba is you. But we can't go Baba is you and something else because then we lose. Yeah. We can't do that. Key and Baba is you. I mean, we could do that. And because of this, well, do something like this. Flag is key. Okay, we have 2 keys now. Is there any reason we wouldn't want to do this? I mean, we could reverse it. Key is flag, and we just have to switch those around. We can get 2 you can get 2 flags instead. The problem now is that we have 1. Oh, let's change this then. Key is. Let's do it from the other side so we can get the Baba off. Key is you and open. See, now I can change Baba. I can go Baba as flag, but how does that help me? Go Baba as flag, sure. The problem is that the only way we can have something be you and open at the same time because we have access to 1 is and 1 and. So the consequence of that is we could have 1 object is another object. Because we require something to be you at all times. So we know for sure object is you is required. So what else can we do? Going across, Object is object, we can do. Object is open, we can do. Object is you, we can do. Object is object and open? Okay. Another thing we can do is we can't access stuff over here. But all we can do with that is turn into water, right? And that's not going to help us. Key is you and water. I mean, we'll just lose. We can't put water as you. We can't turn the water into anything. Okay. Going in here. There's no way we can change the orientation of any of this, right? So that we can just shove a Baba is win in here? No, because we still need the is you. And if we could push it over twice more, but then we could get it out. I don't think mucking around with anything over here is going to help at all. Making something else shut doesn't make any sense. Something else stop doesn't make sense. Something is water, I don't even think we can do, because... Okay. Now you can't even change the orientation of this, right? Key is you has to go vertically because we can't shift that to be horizontal. Well, I'm completely stuck on this one. I feel like I'm running out of things to try. Okay, one more thing to try. One more thing to try is to do something like this, where key is open, Baba is you. But how's this going to help me? The thought is we have Like, Key and Baba is you. Okay, well, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which of the three objects is Baba, is you. As long as one of the objects is you at any given time, they're all completely interchangeable, the way the setup is done. At least until we start changing one of them into another. So Baba is you. Key is open. Well, so let's leave Baba as you for now. We can go Key and Baba is you. Sure. That gets us 2. So, is there a way to multi-push where you get He is open? Thing is, if and is going to be where it is like that, Key and Baba is you. Key and Baba is you. We turn one of those into an open. No. The only way we're gonna have this work is with Baba is you and open. We've already done all of these. Let's not do that. So what can we do with this and? The only thing that we haven't tried with this and, flag is key and open. I don't think this helps us. Flag is key and open. Okay, well now we have 2 keys. Okay, well now we change. I'm just trying the same things over and over, which means I should stop. Key is you. I mean, we haven't tried this. Baba and key is you. Because what I'm wondering, what I'm wanting to do with the double push is have it set up in such a way we have something like this, and then we do that at the same time that Baba moves down into the water. But the problem with that is that we can't ever have that kind of a setup, because it would take too long to get Baba into position from here. Okay, let's... Another thought. Baba is you and win is going to be the winning condition. So really, this entire thing solves itself if I'm able to get this is from where it is here to here. If I can get is you in that order, then I can just shove Baba is you in here. Oh, well, I can just do that from the top. Ah, oh, wait, no, but then I can't move it. But I can move it. Okay, I see. I just got it. I just got it. Okay, well, let's do the same stuff we've been doing before. To start. Yeah, we do need to do a multi-push, because we can move this to the right by having 3 entities like this all pushing at the same time. Okay, so let's just go Baba is you. Okay, flag is key. Good, flag, you're done. Off in the corner with you. Next we want key. Yeah, I know we're off at the top. It's not great, but it's okay. We can use that for leverage, because we don't want everybody to get into trouble. There we go. Baba is you. And then we do the same thing again. And we move Baba is you over one more. Okay, we do it one more time. Now the problem is with this is that we need to be able to get access to that tile. So we found a way to move Baba as you around. So now if we put now this still doesn't win, because we have the issue of five tiles. The south is also 5. It is. There's not enough room. If we had one more tile of space, this would work. We can't put it up. We can't put it up any higher. if we sacrifice one, it doesn't work either. There's still no way to move. Still no way to move around. Okay, well, I mean it's progress of a sort. I think it has to be from the top, though. Then the problem is we can't have two things. I mean, if we can get all three to be the same, then it's easy. Easy to solve. Well, this is going way too late. Well, unfortunately, that insight wasn't enough to solve this, but I guess I'm just gonna have to call it here, and then I'll think about this and come back to it in the next part. I will see you then.